Hello again. Today it's the 22nd of December 2024. It's a Sunday. I start morning long run. Was 41 kilometer. Uh, the weather was cloudy, a little bit. Feeling I was like fighting mentally and physically today because I did it in 3 hours 7 minutes. Usually last time was in 3 hours. Last week, and then the week before it was 2:58. I realized apart this week I was trying much harder, and then I took even gels, which is not really that good. I tested them today, but tested one, but wasn't what I was expecting. But what I want to say here in this video, it was like some little bit of my because I realized when I do want to push and then try to get better timing, I do the opposite. I get more because I start little bit my pace little bit faster. I want to get on the first half faster, but usually when I know that, and then I don't know why I did that, but I know when you push too hard at the beginning, you don't have anything at the end. Because at the end, I was like fighting just to finish it. I didn't care anymore about the time, to be honest. I want just to finish. And then mentally, it was tough because, of course, at the beginning you are fresh. And this is the problem, which is really most of the guys, even professional, they get into it. They do a lot of training, and then they are at some point they think I'm gonna change tactics and then get a little bit faster on the first half and then try to keep that pace, which is doesn't work like that. It's just too hard. You arrive at 21. If you are pushing at more than your pace, it's quite it will happen sometimes, but I don't know. I'm talking about myself. Most of the time when I do this strategy, I'm going up on the timing. Instead, when I just go and then take it easy at the beginning, I finish strongly, and then I got better time, and then mentally I'm okay, and also I still feel some freshness. But today was like, oh my god. Apart, I did water. I did everything right. Like, I mean, I was watering from the beginning. I did it very well before getting into the training. But it's the tactics that make the difference. I was pushing from the beginning, which is not really recommended. I'm talking about myself and my experiences. All time when I do this, I get the result like this. I barely could finish it today, and then I was like, again, who's making me doing this, which is self-talk like that. And then I'm not gonna do it next week, you're not gonna do it next week, take a break and then stuff like that, just to cool down myself. I was fighting mentally also, and physically my pace was really very down. And then I didn't need, to be honest, the gels or the water and stuff like that. It was like the tactics. I did push harder at the beginning. I was greedy, to be honest. I want to get less than 2:58, better than my previous timing, which is when I did the opposite. I was like going just comfortable at my first half, and then I realized I still have freshness at the end. and then I was like going very very fast. It's my last kilometers. So what I want to say in this video, just don't play with long distances like this, especially if you are in marathon. Just slow down in the beginning, to be honest, and then if you have any energy left at the end, just do it like that. Otherwise you will start to fight mentally first, then physically. Because especially today I was like in training, but I was like doing more, little bit more effort than just like look like a racing. Of course, when there is traffic lights I stop, and then when there is like I need to buy water, I go and then I stop. And then it's not like a real race, but in my mind it was like a pushing. So what I want to say here is just take it easy at the beginning. Don't be greedy. Yeah, I was greedy today, and then I did pay the price. It's not, to be honest, it's not because I did so much many hard sections during the week. I don't think that's the reason. The reason because I was greedy at the beginning. I was pushing from the second kilometer. I start to push, and then at a high pace, and then I was okay, of course, for till 25, 26, 27 kilometer, and then 27, that's everything starts to change. This is just training, and then I was talking with myself. I'm not gonna do it next week. This is too much for me every week. A marathon, what you doing, man? So I said, okay, just finish this, and then we see how it's going. And then it's funny because even last week I was doing the same, and then the mistake is just like I said, I was pushing a little bit hard in the beginning. Instead, when I do just take it easy from the beginning, I finish stronger, and then I'm in my mind I'm gonna do it next week, but I'm gonna do it a little bit faster, which is what I'm doing right now. I've been greedy, to be honest. Anyway, this is fun. We try to enjoy life, to enjoy the moment. We're training for the joy of training. It's the way of living. It's running. When you run for yourself first of all, because I start to feel my brain like squeezing, and then I thought that something is gonna happen there, and then it's a joy. I think most of guys who's doing this, they understand what I'm talking about. And then the one who doesn't run, just try a few times a week. There will be just like addiction, like any addiction, and then you start to enjoy it. It's a good addiction anyway. So this is it for today. Hope you enjoy your day, have fun, and see you tomorrow.